congrats to Chris Paul. Let's get into our first segment. This one I'm excited for.
Let's do it.
So I hit up Vince. I said, hey, let's do something different instead of talking, the news, because we can do that every week, and not much has changed. Some teams are doing well, and we'll talk about those, when we get there. But I want to talk about 15, 20 games in. Who have been our most impressive performers so far to start the year? These aren't necessarily MVP candidates like our top 5 MVP, but these are guys that probably could be on that list, maybe could win, I don't know, so far early in the season. But just guys that have impressed us so far. And, of course, we might have overlap. We don't know each other's list. So, Vincent, I want you to get us started. Who did you have? And these are in no particular order, just 5 guys that you think so far have impressed you the most so far.
Yeah, I'm just going to start with the most obvious one, the guy who is an MVP candidate right now, and that's Tyrese Maxey, my guy, of the Philadelphia 76ers. To put it mildly, he's just kind of been the Sixers' entire offense this season. Like, I haven't seen, I mean, the players around him aren't, incredible this year. Like, the Sixers haven't built an incredible team, but it does feel like the keys to the franchise have been fully turned over to Tyrese Maxey in whatever form that's going to take. I have a couple things here. Yeah. He has the most points per game. The second most points per game through 15 games in Sixers history. Mm-hmm. At 33.4 is what he was at when the stat came out. Only Iverson has more, 0.2 more, and he has more than Wilt Chamberlain did back when he was playing for the Sixers.
Gee.
Also, great tweet the other day. Tyrese Maxey's ex-girlfriend Myra announced that she's pregnant. A lot of hashtag thank you Myras around Sixers Twitter these days. And to top it all off, Luke, he dropped a career high against Doc Rivers, which is just the guy who just refused to play him and develop him. He drops a career high on him. He just looks like a first-team All-NBA guard right now. And his defense has improved, his playmaking's improved because the ball's in his hands constantly. He's better in every aspect. It's fully his team now. He's second in 3 points made per game throughout the league. I think it's underrated. Obviously, Doc Rivers, kind of limiting his minutes was a big issue, but something he did get out of the Doc Rivers era was his partnership with James Harden, and how much he got to learn from James Harden, and you see it in his game right now. The step back three is kind of a crucial part for anybody who wants to be an elite scorer right now. But Maxey's doing it at a level nobody else is. Almost no one else is at in the league right now. I've just been so impressed. Every night he is carrying just the vast majority of the scoring burden for the Sixers because they're without Embiid right now, and they don't have a particularly talented team. They're kind of loaded at guard, but you've got a rookie, an Edgecombe. McCain's kind of still working his way back. That's taking longer than expected, and Quentin Grimes can kind of do his own thing. And the team, they don't play particularly nice basketball. It's just we're gonna give it to Tyrese and let him do his thing, and it's worked to the tune of currently a playoff spot right now. And it's just been incredible watching him night in, night out as a Sixers fan. So I'm going to get my biased one out of the way first.
Well, being unbiased here, I had Tyrese Maxey also on my list, and I will do a snake draft, so I'll go after this again. So we'll do this. Yeah. But quickly, everything I had, you had. At the time when I took these stats and this recording comes out, he was second in the league in points per game, 7th in the league in assists per game. I think he's really shown Philadelphia that, hey, there is life without Joel Embiid. We're not having to do rebuild 3.0, 4, whatever rebuild the Sixers would be on. They see that Tyrese Maxey is he's this guy. He's when the Reigns and you guys in the front office are saying, all right, it's time we can let go of the Joel Embiid era. They can feel confident that Tyrese Maxey, a shifty guard, can score, can do anything he really wants to on the court. He'll be there. I just want to make sure. I know he's been nicked up a little. I think I was seeing a shoulder injury, or shoulder was a little stiff or something. Yeah, as long as he stays healthy, I'm with you. He can be a first-team guard, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be.
Incredible seasons. I'll go here for my second one. I had Maxey. I'm going Cade Cunningham. I think Cade Cunningham, he is, and this one's kind of paired. I don't want to do 2 in 1, but I want to mention this guy's name as well, because it's not all Cade Cunningham lifting the Detroit Pistons to where they are. Jalen Duren, excuse me. He's been incredible, and he's told Detroit, hey, you guys didn't sign me an extension over the summer. I'm going to cost a lot of money this upcoming free agency. Cade, when I took these, they played a game last night. Wasn't able to add his stats. 27.4 points, 5.6 rebounds, 9.9 assists. Second in the league in assists per game. He's behind Joker, who's number 1. He does need to grow a little bit at the three-point line, shooting under 30%. But overall, Cade Cunningham's taken that number 1 step. He's taken a number 1 step, dare I say, that we were both hoping that Paulo Banchero would take early in the season.
Yes.
We both thought, hey, and trust me, there's plenty of time, and Banchero's been out with injury as well. But we thought, hey, with the Magic and their roster, Banchero's going to be that guy. Cade Cunningham has said, hold on, if you guys want to have arguments about the top guy in the East, I'm up there as well. Maybe I'm the top guard. I know Jalen Brunson would have something to say. Donovan Mitchell would have something to say. But Cade Cunningham, night in, night out, he's a do-it-all guard. Again, rebound, assist, points, scoring. Growing from the 3, this dude could be unstoppable. And Jalen Duren, man, he's 5th in the NBA in rebounds, 8 double-doubles this season. Pistons are 15-2, 4th in net rating, 10th offensively, and 2nd defensively. Obviously, still a long way to go in the season, but they're 17 games through. They are looking like a juggernaut to start.
Yes. I also had Duren.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just think it's an obvious one, and watching him, it's like his handle's excellent. Like, I mean, I've been so impressed. And again, if he can be a real number 2, Cade's clearly a 1.
Yeah.
Pistons are going to be a force in the Eastern Conference, so I've been really impressed with him as well.
Yeah. And they take the identity of Detroit. They are a bad boys type team. You got Isaiah Stewart there as well. Like, you got these guys that they don't feel like anybody can beat them. I know Cade just did an interview with Kevin Durant, and he was like, "We should have beat the
KD, yeah.
We should have beat the Knicks in the first round." As a Knicks fan, hold your horses there, Cade. It was a heck of a series, but like that's the mentality they have. People are going to say they're ahead of schedule right now. I think in that locker room in Detroit, they're thinking we're right on schedule. So I've been impressed by both Cade Cunningham and Duren so far. What about you for your next guy?
Yeah, so I also had Duren, obviously. And for my next guy, I've got 3 guys who have really improved right here. But for this one, I'll say A.J. Mitchell of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, is it fair that the Thunder can just keep producing these guys and also might have like 3 picks in the lottery this upcoming season? No, it's not really fair. Yeah. It's, Sam Presti masterclass, whatever. A.J. Mitchell was not even in the rotation last year. I mean, we all watched a lot of OKC last year because they won the championship and went the distance, and we got to see the depths of their bench in some of those games because they were blowing teams out and they ran so deep. I mean, they had so many players. A.J. Mitchell was not one of those players last year. And since J-Dub, his production will probably go down when J-Dub comes back. But he's been filling in for him, and he's averaged at the time of recording almost 16, 4, and 4 with 2 steals a game. He's just another do-it-all Thunder guy who has kind of exploded in terms of his scoring. Going from barely in the rotation to 16 points a game is something incredible. And yeah, the Thunder's still at. I'm just gonna peep their record real quick. They've been just far and away the best team in the league to start this year. 17-1, like not even missing a beat without Jalen Williams, like even seeing the court. A lot of good teams in the West, but Thunder are clearly the class of it. And A.J. Mitchell has been a surprisingly really, really big part of it so far this year.
Yeah, you talked about them having lottery picks. That's Chris Paul. Help LA and the NBA out. The Clippers continue to go down the road they've been at. This team could end up with a top 5 pick. Imagine if what's the kid out of BYU? AJ. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but imagine
DeBensta. Yeah.
Imagine somehow OKC ends up with a shot at him. It's just Sam Presti. Way to just fleece the entire NBA. For my next pick and my third guy, Jalen Johnson of the Atlanta Hawks. He's been phenomenal this year, and they've done it a lot without Trae Young, and that started chatter whether or not Trae Young will be available at the deadline. It seems like this whole Trae Young Atlanta thing has been brewing and stewing for a little bit now. Now with Jalen Johnson averaging 22.4, 9.6, and 7 assists per game on 56% shooting, he's shown Atlanta, like Tyrese Maxey has shown Philly, hey, you guys can feel confident if Trae Young isn't necessarily on the squad. If you guys want to get a big package in return for Trae Young, like you guys could. The Hawks actually started 1-3 this year, and it was like, And for me, I had the Hawks up there. I believe my number 3 seed, defensively, offensively, and Jalen Johnson said, "Okay, slow start, whatever." Since then, they're 11 of 7. He showed flashes of this last year when Trae Young was injured. He had he's the number 1 guy. He's only 23, and this is his third or fourth season, but first year and a half, 2 years. People are like, "Oh, is this guy a bust?" Guys, he's 19 years old. He said this summer he worked out with LeBron, and he said tips from LeBron James. He credits that to why he's been consistently the top guy for the Hawks, who their roster, I'm telling you, if they have a number 1 guy that last second's like, okay, go get us a bucket, the way they're playing right now, I love it. I don't know if Trae is available at the trade deadline, but if you're the front office of the Hawks, maybe you don't want to overreact too soon, but you're definitely thinking, okay, I feel like we could live post-Trae Young time here in Atlanta.
Definitely. Especially, I mean, they've got the great barrier thief. They've got Risa Shea.
Yep.
They've got athletes on that team. And, Trae should be able to just fit into that if he's just sacrifices a little bit of his ball dominance.
Yep.
You just think it could be like a really good Eastern Conference team, like you and I kind of both predicted before the season. Like, just you look at that roster, it's excellent. But yeah, Jalen Johnson's been another level this season, man. He was most improved last year, yes, and
I think he was a candidate for most improved last year.
He was a candidate?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look it up, but he's got great odds this year.
Yeah. I mean, I saw the NBA, NBA.com, and obviously this is early, but they posted, like, their top 10, like, MVP candidates through 10 games. And, like, Johnson was there, like, he was like...
Oh, it was Dyson. My bad.
Oh, so same team. Same team.
Yeah.
But, like, Johnson was, like, number 7 or 8 so far in early season MVP. Like, he has been phenomenal for Atlanta. And this is why you don't give up on young players early. I think we talked about this with Cade Cunningham a couple episodes back. Just, I mean, yeah, if the dude's not giving you 30 a night at 21 years old, that's okay. Let these guys mature, help build a team around them, help build a system, let them get comfortable to NBA life. And this is what you get. I mean, Jalen Johnson, he's been incredible.
He's awesome. Do you have another one?
Yeah, I'll go.
We're snaking it now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we are. That's my fault. This guy, he is an actual MVP guy. I went Luka Doncic, maybe a little bit of a cop-out, but I think Luka, I mean, you look at the Lakers, we both said, okay, the Lakers will be good this year. We don't think on the same level of a Thunder or Nuggets. Right now, the Nuggets have played one more game, so they have one more win, but essentially they have the same record as the Nuggets so far through 16 games. Nuggets are 13-4, LA's 12-4. Yeah. I thought Luka has done incredible in his time without LeBron. Right now he's averaging 34.5, 8.8 rebounds a game, and 8.9 assists per game. Leads the league in points per game, 4th in assists per game. He actually leads the Lakers in rebounds per game. So he's sweeping the Lakers category, and that's a big knock on the Lakers. Yeah, Ayton. They need a center. He's become the number 1 option, and he has not looked back. Austin Reeves has been a great sidekick for him, being number 2 while LeBron's out. LeBron has come back, and he seems to, he fits in well. Hasn't been too many issues in L.A. And I got to point this out. Luka so far in this early season, he's averaging 37.1 points per game. That's actually 2 more minutes per game than he's averaged in his career. His career average is 35. You wonder if Nico Harrison and the Mavericks and all those stories they put out about his health really drove him, and obviously he's in shape and he's playing more minutes per game than he ever has before. You wonder if that actually has an effect, and so far it's led the Lakers to be tied for the 2nd seed in the Western Conference right now.
Yeah. There are certain guys in the league, historically, right now, where if they're healthy and there's a mildly competent team around them, you can pencil them in for like a top 4 seed. Even in the Western Conference. Like, that's how good Luka Doncic is. He is, the definition of a force multiplier. And if you get him highly motivated, like he is right now, he might never be this motivated again. Like, he's lost the finals before. Like, but this is like some different stuff we're seeing from him. It's been a pleasure to watch Luka. I love watching Luka Doncic. He's unreal, and like it's gonna only get better when the playoffs come around and he's screaming in Rudy Gobert's face after hitting a step back three. I mean, we said it last week. We're gonna probably say it every week. We've seen Luka Doncic carry worse supporting casts. Like he's gonna have them. They're gonna be in like some epic second round series, probably the Lakers. Like I mean, if we could see them, I mean, we'll see how the West shakes out. But I mean, we could see them against the Nuggets or like Houston or something, or even OKC. Yeah. It's gonna be a battle because Luka Doncic is good enough to keep you alive on his own, as long as your guys are hitting some shots and playing some defense. You're gonna be all right. So.
No, but 1,000% because of the fact, and one of the reasons I've been so impressed is because the drama that could come out of LA. You see, with LeBron and all these different things, whether or not that could create distractions. And in LA, that has not been the case. I mean, it has been quiet. Obviously, LeBron coming back, it could be part of the drama. But so far, it hasn't been any national story, anything that takes over First Take and ESPN, like, oh, LeBron and Luka. No, it's been, all right, cool. Well, I think LeBron said, told the public address announcer, Luka, he can be announced last when they do starting lineup. So it's a turning of the guard in LA, and it's gone smoothly, as smoothly as you could hope so far.
Yeah, it's been awesome. I guess I'll dig into another kind of role player, although this guy's kind of been a number 2 for the Bucks this season, is Ryan Rollins.
Yes.
He's improved mightily. Now, like, this looked a lot, this was a sexier pick 2 weeks ago. When the Bucks hadn't completely, like, fallen off. Look, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and pretend Giannis isn't leading them in points, rebounds, and assists right now. Like, that would be foolish, right? Ryan Rollins, though, is averaging 18 and 6. If most improved was like a real award, I think he's a contender for it anyway. It drives me nuts when I see like Cade or Wemby in contention for most improved when they were like number 1 picks.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, they're going from 25 a game to 27 a game, so they're most improved. Right? Ja won it a couple of years ago, and Jordan Poole had gone up like 10 points per game. Neither of those aged particularly well, but it doesn't matter. Ryan Rollins has been awesome for the Bucks. He's been, I mean, like, we looked at that roster before the season, and I think before you got to Ryan Rollins on the depth chart, you were like, wow, this is an awful roster of players outside of Giannis, who's one of the best players in the world. So it's been good for them. It's a sign of optimism, or maybe they'll package him with Giannis and trade him and get a lot back. But it's an asset for the Bucks certainly, and I mean, it feels undervaluing what he's actually done this season to just call him an asset. He's been amazing for them. When someone's got to score these points, someone's got to hit these open looks when Giannis is drawing 3 defenders, and so. Ryan Rollins deserves a shout out. I don't know what's going to happen to the Bucks this year, but Ryan Rollins has been excellent. And for my last guy here, I have the man himself, Josh Giddey, who we've talked about plenty on this show. Averaging nearly a 20-point triple-double right now.
Yep.
Like he's at like 29 and 9. The three-pointers becoming more trustworthy. He's up at 37%. That was essentially what chased him out of Houston, aside from Alex Caruso's defense and all that. It was a huge deal that he couldn't hit threes.
Yeah.
When chased him out of Houston, I said Oklahoma City. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't even peep that. Yeah. Oklahoma City. I didn't.
Did I say Houston?
You
maybe
did,
I didn't.
you did, but I don't know why I didn't even think about it. I thought of it, yeah. No, go ahead.
Yeah, my bad.
West Conference,
I was thinking of Chris Paul, who went from Houston to OKC. Whatever. Giddey, amazing this season. The Thunder had too many good players, for him to just be kind of shoehorned in there, especially since he's a guy, he doesn't need a lot of the ball, but he needs the ball. So the Bulls are his and Booz Ellis' team, and I find that very exciting, actually. Like, Chicago might have something exciting to look forward to.
I agree, and that was my final guy as well, Josh Giddey. You mentioned the averaging. I mean, right now he's 3rd in the league in assists per game. He's like you're talking about most improved. I think it'd have to be him because he's upped all of his career stats. I think he's career average of 15 points a game. Obviously, he's getting more run, and the Bulls are his team, so he's getting more shots and everything. But you mentioned the 3-point, like 20.4 points per game. 10 rebounds a game, 9.7 assists per game on 46%
Yeah.
shooting. Like, he's been the guy in Chicago, 4 triple-doubles this year. And, again, I don't expect the Bulls to do much. They're 9-8 right now in the 9 seed. I can see him being a play-in
Yeah,
team.
market correct.
But if you're the Bulls, Josh Giddey's a young player. And I think we've said this before with Josh Giddey and Caruso. Like, that's still a deal that both teams would do. Because it gave OKC a guy they needed to win the chip, and it gave the Bulls a young guy who's now, okay, we feel confident in him running the show for years to come. So I'm with you. Josh Giddey is my last guy. I think that was your last guy as well. You've said 5?
Yes.
Yeah. I think,
Although, shout out, Derek Queen's been awesome
Yes.
for New Orleans. Even though, like, they shipped out a lot for him, and, jury's still out on trading that pick, the extra pick for Derek Queen. He's been really impressive.
I just saw a video of some guy, like, calling him some nickname, like the Nasty something. And, like, it was like the crazy, like the nickname is like the Nasty blank. I'm forgetting it. It's pretty funny, but Derek Queen's like, come on, man, don't call me that. You're like, it was.
Yeah, I'm a holdout on that one.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dang it, I just saw it earlier today. But no, he's been incredible. New Orleans, I don't know what the heck. I don't know what New Orleans. They're 3-15 right now.
3-15. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bright spot for them. Tough year, but shout out to Derek Queen. So quickly, let's just recap our 5. I had Cade Cunningham, Jalen Johnson, Tyrese Maxey, Luka Doncic, and Josh Giddey.
Yep. So we overlapped on Maxey and Giddey. I also had AJ Mitchell of the Thunder, Ryan Rollins of the Bucks, and Duran, who we talked about, of the very exciting now 15-2 Detroit Pistons.
Incredible. Okay, now let's change